Hey folks, it's your host I2I35, and in this video I just want to talk about how I act in my videos. If any of you think that I act kind of angry and furious in my videos, um, I think I'll first off say that I am sorry if you thought that way. But just so you understand, I'm not angry or stuff like that. I'm just strongly concerned and shocked of how things are going on in the world and how people have lied and misrepresented people like me. And I try to be kind to people as best as I can. It's usually what I go out there and do. I know what the Lord tells me, if you wanna have a friend, don't just look for a friend, just be a friend. And with mean, egotistical atheists or Darwinistic evolutionists, it's hard to communicate with them. How they spew out a lot of swearing and gutter talk or stuff like that. I'll talk about that in another video. But I just want to say that, yeah, basically being mean and everything, having no love cannot get you anywhere. Paul said, if I have not love, I am nothing. But I just want to say thanks to Kent Hovind, because there's always a special area where you have to get it right. And he hit it bullseye every single time, being a kind and caring, fun-loving fellow. And I'm not angry or disappointed in my videos. It's just that how people put all these simplistic assertions and assumptions and get everything wrong, and how they call Ken Hovind wrong, stupid, idiot, wacko, liar, stuff like that, and then still have questions like, well, insects don't have 4 feet, or what 3.4, 3.14, a 10 feet across does not equal 30 feet around. It's just that they have not watched far enough. They just watch a few of his seminars and it upsets their religion and they just shut it off right away. And they still come to people like me with all these Bible questions or valid, truth, legitimate questions that have been answered a long time ago by Hovind. And how people just call him wrong, idiot, wacko, liar, it's because they know that's what the true kind of legitimate science that he is presenting is really upsetting their religion of assertions, assumptions, and preconceived ideas and uniformitarian teachings, which is not at all what we see in reality. And I thought I'd like to tell you about a story about a South Korean preacher who used to come to people in the slums and in the streets, and he used to say things like, oh, repent, you're going to go to hell, repent right now, or else you're going to go and burn in hell. And he came across this old woman one time, and he said the same thing, and she said, I'm already in hell. Can't you tell me something good, maybe about heaven or something? And he went home and just cried. And that South Korean preacher was the one who made Yoido Full Gospel Church in Seoul, South Korea. And now it's like the biggest Christian church in the world, in Asia, basically, in Asia. So many Christians, and I'm so glad that the Lord is doing a work in so many people in South Korea, and they're being rejuvenated, their companies are prospering, and they're helping a lot of people from North Korea to escape. And so he started preaching about heaven, that there's a God who loves you, he died for you, he wants you to come to heaven, and basically, being kind is what it's all about. You don't know how many creationists on YouTube work their butts off to be kind to these evolutionists all the time. It's really hard to be kind to these people who are just downright mean and filthy talking and rude, ill-mannered, and illogical and conceited. It's really hard to communicate or talk with them. And how they call people like me stupid or fail or stupid logical fallacy, stuff like that. If people think that I'm being rude, it's not that I'm being rude, it's just that I'm making a serious mature, shocked, and concerned, strongly concerned response to these people. Like, if you ever watched a movie where the good guy confronts the bad guy, the good guy can get angry too, but this is kind of like righteous anger kind of thing. I do not try to like call people names or whatever. If people think that I'm rude or whatever, it's not that I'm trying to be rude, so I just like put all this like cussing away, just put forth all this cussing thinking that I won the argument is what a lot of evolutionists do, but no, I do not do it that way. I take a lot of logical arguments from a lot of valid areas and try to bring them forth to the people. And how they make all kind of pictures saying, oh, creationism, oh, ha ha ha, stuff like that. It's really hard to hear to understand what the Lord told us a long time ago. Love your enemies and do good to those who persecute you, because that's the way for world peace. If someone slaps you on the other cheek, turn the other cheek. Or if someone takes away your cloak, give them your shirt also. That's to communicate that basically give them what they want, be kind to them, and actually communicate in a way that you do not want to fight and you want to be friendly. That's the way for world peace. And so if you think I'm mean or whatever, you got the wrong idea. I'm just making a response, a serious response to these people who have really been dwaddling in their own shadows of wrong ideas, brainwashing, conceitedness, egotism, and self-indoctrination. I'm just concerned for them, and I just don't like all the lies they put forth and towards people like me. So that's all I had to say.